Hey, welcome to the VJ for February 2nd, 2019, the Chemical Materials Economy. My name is Eric Leo. I'm a professional social psychologist, Eastern Michigan University alum, and this is my journal where I talk about the American Mirror mental disease, knowing sustainability, and what's happening around the world today. Hit that like button, let me know that you're here. The VJ comes out a couple times per month. In this video journal, I mainly talk about the chemical and textile industries after watching the Netflix documentaries Stink, The True Cost, The American Meme, and A New Economy. I also talk about sperm count, industrial hemp, and how this relates to bees and the Sustainable Development Goal number 9. Production. Previous related works include the American Mirror Mental Disease, Knowing, and the Sustainable Miracle Diet Journal. Stink. I got around an A- or a B+ in my Glen Oaks Community College chemistry class. I like and do well with stoichiometry. I watched Stink, The True Cost, The American Meme, and A New Economy. Here I will answer the question, what does this say about our current economy? I'll never smell chemicals the same way again after watching Stink. The documentary focuses on how fragrance is a loaded word on the list of ingredients and how it's having negative public health effects. Companies are basically using trade secrets to hide toxic chemicals. The economy has shifted to products that are bad for our chemical composition. Babies are born pre-polluted. Phthalates act as endocrine disruptors and are not regulated properly. Flame retardants are dangerous and everywhere. Chemicals are not tested in a lab, they're tested on us through products. No one is making sure that these chemicals are safe. We are quietly becoming genetically modified by toxic chemicals. The American Mirror mental disease. These changes are little by little, so it's hard to see, encapsulate, and react to, just as with the American Mirror mental disease. It's the small, everyday, incremental steps that make our behavior defeating and self-detrimental or positive and healthy. Just the same, although chemicals are introduced in small amounts, the cumulative effect of those exposures is detrimental. There are 5 times more of these chemicals in children's bodies than their parents. That's the cycle consumption cage, where every dollar you spend adds to the environmental degradation and where you don't pay the true cost to the economy. It seems the business model is to affect the individual over time with the product so you're not liable for the negative effects. We're not paying the true cost of those chemical exposures. The consumer pays for it years down the road in healthcare when they develop heart disease or cancer. Just evolve around the chemicals is what we're telling our children. Brandon, the kid allergic to Axe body spray, made me glad I'm in good health. Brandon is more likely to die and therefore less likely to breed, so other genetics will naturally thrive, giving those more adaptable genetics an advantage. It seems the public, not so much John Kerry or politicians, have a laissez-faire attitude because they don't understand the gravity of the problem. Capitalism versus regulation. We need more responsible business practices and have to make these companies more transparent. As inspired by Coca-Cola avoiding having to have a cancer warning, all that needs to happen is the market needs to be informed. The industry goes through a lot of trouble labeling their chemicals fragrance to keep customers uninformed. This means the real problem is that the market can't function properly because of consumer ignorance, which is why we have regulation but has become irresponsible. Good thing for this documentary because the market needs to be informed, because if they were, they would force business to be responsible. If you're going pure capitalism, the market needs to be informed. If you want government regulation, they actually have to be able to regulate the problem. As it shows in the documentary, it's just not happening. If we had more strict regulation on products, it would bogart many products, making the good ones higher in sales volume. Regulations such as this don't make the industry worse, it makes it better by forcing businesses to focus on doing it safely. The true cost. This is another documentary about textiles industry and about how we don't pay the true cost to the economy. The documentary even questions the entire premise, meaning the entire economic system. It's the fundamental point I've been making with the psycho-consumption cage. There's the human economy, and then there's nature's economy, which is huge and not counted. In order for us to truly become sustainable, we have to change the economy. There's a lot of worker exploitation and poor working conditions, like cheap female labor in foreign markets, that is talked about in the documentary. Meanwhile, many are self-indulging in the American meme. Stink, the true cost of the American meme, encapsulates the American economy, especially the textile industry, irresponsibly selling lifestyle at the expense of lifestyle. A new economy is about a cooperative economy. The best piece of insight I got was that we need a new theory of value and what is real wealth. Social media presence, I linked a video from Vice concerning of sperm count and eugenics. It really shows the need to reduce the use of plastics to keep away estrogen. Philosophies, to the planets, humans are like bees in many ways. The colony collapse disorder is the declining sperm count, and the galaxy is watching us die from the pesticides and plastics we use. Knowing sustainability. This journal's UN Sustainable Development Goal is number 9, build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. In many ways, America does not fulfill this goal. The infrastructure depends on coal-powered plants, and the textile and chemical industry functions using synthetic materials that are bad for the environment, instead of a natural alternative like hemp that is good for the environment. Hemp production, as far as pollution, fixes a lot of things. Paper towels and toilet paper wipe out 94,000 trees in the US every day alone, and you can make paper out of hemp. Hemp is essential to the health, wealth, and prosperity of America. As far as I'm concerned, Donald Trump can say he helped the environment and the American people by legalizing industrial hemp recently due to its positive public health benefits. My personal life goals, I have started thinking about taking the GRE. I'm hesitant to make the appointment because the AFC home has missed 3 crucial appointments I've had, one in Kalamazoo, one to an interview, and it's taken me weeks to go to the bank. I am in the process of filling out a recipient's rights complaint. They're just not dependable. I'm doing well, and I'm on track to leave from good behavior in a few months or sooner. I'm going to need to practice some Zen techniques because I'm honestly pretty upset that I can't conduct any business or plan to live my life as long as I'm here. I'm rather disgruntled. I am currently looking into low-income apartments and Mishta for housing. So Lyceum Records, if you like what you see here or want to show support for the mission, or have me talk about any other topics, send a donation to lyceumrecords@gmail.com through PayPal. I'm requesting that if you could, please contribute to the journal and make it better and support the author. In conclusion, check out the journal media and Treatise and VJ description list. If you think these VJs are ever going to come to an end, you're wrong. I will always be doing a VJ. Hit that like button, leave a comment or question, and I'll answer. Follow me on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of my family. You're awesome. I love you very much. And until next time, you take care, all right?